everyone, my name is Bhavna Aaron. Today I'm going to explain you the very first chapter of Civics of Class 7, that is on equality. As we know that India is a democratic country, and equality means when we take everyone on equal platform and we do not discriminate on any of the matter. But in spite of that also, in this chapter we are going to learn about the equality, that what is equality, why is it important in a democratic country, and whether or not everyone is equal in India. So let's begin with the chapter. In this chapter, we are going to learn about the short stories. The first story is based on Kanta. Who is Kanta? Kanta is a domestic worker who used to work in several houses for her livelihood. So let's begin. So in this particular page, as you can see, the Kanta along with her friend Sujata Kumari were standing in a line while casting a vote. So, while casting a vote, she was thinking of that in a democratic country like India, all adults, irrespective of what religion they belong to, how much education they have had, what caste they are belong to, or whether they are rich or poor, are allowed to vote. So, here the Kanta is excited to vote and happy that she is equally treated amongst others because each of them has one vote. But but as her days goes on, Kanta becomes very less certain about what this equality really means. In other situation, as she lives in a slum area and has a drain behind her house, her daughter get sick, but she cannot take the day off from the work because she needs to borrow money from her employers to take her child to the doctor. She ends her day by again standing in a very long line, and by standing in a line, she again thought that the Jain Madam or Jain Sahab never have to do it when their children are sick. So, by this, we can conclude that apart from being poor, people in India experience inequality in different ways. Now we are going to talk about the two more stories based on the inequality. Under one story, we are going to talk about the caste system, discrimination being held to the people, and in the second one, we are going to talk about the dignity, how the dignity of Which a is a person can real get incidence hurt. in people's life and reflect the different kinds of inequality that exist in India. Let's move on with the very first story is based on the caste system and the second one is based on the dignity. As we know that one of more common forms of inequality in India is the caste system. And the word Dalit is a term that so-called lower caste used to address themselves. Dalit means broken, and by using this word, lower caste are pointing to how they were and continue to be seriously discriminated against up till now also. So here is the story of Om Prakash Valmiki. Who is Om Prakash Valmiki? Om Prakash Valmiki is a famous Dalit writer who wrote an autobiography that is Jutan, in which he just described all his suffering, as sometimes they made him sit behind everybody right near the doors, sometimes they beat him without any reason. But when he was in class 4, the headmaster asked Om Prakash to sweep the whole school and the playground. The playground was very larger than Om Prakash was made to sweep the school and the playground for the next couple of days. But this came to an end when his father, who happened to be passing by his school, saw his son sweeping. He confronted the teachers immediately and walking away from the school holding Om Prakash's hand, he said loudly for all of them to hear, "You all are teacher. So I am leaving now, but remember that this much master, he will study right here in the school, and not just him, but there will be more coming after him." So this was the story about the Om Prakash Valmiki. So do like, share and subscribe my channel if you like the video. Thank you.